In this video, we're going to talk about solving algebraic equations. The first video was simplifying. You really weren't getting a final answer, but in this video, we're going to be solving algebraic equations. So let's get an example and see what we can do with it. You have 3 times 4x minus 2 equals 5x plus 4. Solve for x. So we're going to get an answer. We're going to get a number answer on it. To solve this problem, we just start working it algebraically. Well, we're going to multiply through here, so this becomes 12x minus 6, so I did that, equals 5x plus 4. Now, to solve an equation, you need to keep the x's on one side and the numbers on the other. So they're apples and oranges. They're different from each other. Things that have letters and things that don't. So I'm going to leave that 12 there. I'm going to move this 5x, so it goes away on this side, to this side. That becomes 7x. 12 minus 5 is 7. And so I'm going to take and do the opposite here. Add 6, make that go away and go to this side, equals 10. To solve for x, I'm going to do the reverse, divide by 7. X equals 10 sevenths is my answer. I solved for x. Okay? Here's another example. And again, if you got stuck on that one or I went too fast, back up and watch it again. Here's another example. 5x minus 3, I'm going to use a plus this time. 5x plus 3 equals 7x plus 4. In this case, sometimes they'll ask you to find 2x. The problem is, you don't have a 2x. You have a 5x and a 7x. So you want to solve it very quickly. I'm going to take the x's and put them on one side. Many times teachers put it on this side. So minus 7x, that's gone. What you do on one side, you do on the other. Minus 2x, 5 minus 7 is minus 2x. Make this disappear, minus 3 equals 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. Divide by negative 2. So x equals minus 1/2. So if I want to solve for that, if I want to know what 2x is, then if this is x, find 2x, then I'm just going to multiply this by 2. Now, sometimes fractions get people, so I'm going to give you a quick way to do this. 1/2 times 2. 2 is the same as 2 over 1. So multiply across the top, that's minus 2. Multiply across the bottom, that's a 2. Those simplify. 2 marks out 2, minus 1 is the answer, so equals 2x. So as soon as I got the value for x, which was minus 1/2, they wanted 2x, so I multiplied by 2. Since that was a fraction, I made this one a fraction so I could multiply the tops, multiply the bottoms. For those that like to simplify, even at this step, I could have gone, oop, those cancel. There's one on top, one on bottom. I still would have gotten the minus 1. 2x equals minus 1. So what happens if you had that equation? I'm going to do that same one again. So I'm going to take 5x plus 3 equals 7x plus 4, and they want you to find 4x minus 6. Will you do the same math again? What did we get a while ago? X equals minus 1/2. But that's not what they wanted. This is x. That's the answer to this question. But the question they're actually asking is, what is 4x minus 6? So all you do is you take this equation. 4, since this is an x, I'm just going to put it right there in the x. Minus 1/2 minus 6. Well, I need to make that a fraction, so I can reduce like this. That becomes a 2. So that's minus 2 over 1 is minus 2. Minus 6 is minus 8. 4x minus 6 equals minus 8. That's the answer I would look for. How did I do that? One more time. I solved this equation for x, which was minus 1/2. We did it on the first question. But they wanted to know what 4x minus 6 was, so all I did was plug that x value right there, and I simplified, and I got my answer. All right? Let me do one more, and then I'm going to have you try a couple in the next video. Let's say we have x over 3 plus 6 equals 2, and they want to know, find 2x plus 4. Well, there's a fraction here. To make your life easier, if you multiply both sides by whatever this number is on the bottom, that fraction goes away. So I have a 3 on the bottom, so I'm going to multiply everything on this side by a 3. If there's a 3 over 1, so that cancels. That's x. 3 times 6 is 18. Let me do that one more time. 3 times x over 3. 3 over 1 is the same as 3. There's a 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. They cancel. All that's left is x over 1. That's x. 3 times 6 is 18. What I do on this side, multiply by 3, I've got to do on this side is a 6. Solve the equation. There's my x, let it stay there, minus 18. To move it to this side, x is minus 12. Perfect. Now they want to know this. So 2 times minus 12 plus 4, that's minus 24 plus 4 is minus 20. Got the answer very quickly. In the next video, you're going to get to try some of them on your own.